One part of that rhymed.
Don't ruin my life, Lauryn.
I'm sorry.
I'm not like them, back in Britain. The sun is gone, I had a light, the day is done.
Nirvana inspires me because when the band members Kurt Cobain, Chris Novoselic, and Dave Grohl grew up, they had a really hard time with like everything. They didn't have the same lives that we do, and things were very different. They had a lot of hardships. Their parents, almost all of them, their parents were divorced. They just grew up not having a lot. They grew up in a small town in Washington called Aberdeen. Most people consider them part of the Seattle scene and part of the Seattle movement, but they weren't from Seattle. And they didn't have a lot, and they managed to make it through all of their hardships and become a huge, powerful, amazing band all on their own. And that just inspires me to be the best I can be. Their music really changes my point of view on everything, I guess you could say, because it's just nice to have the music there, and it inspires me a lot to just do what I think is right, and the music is just very powerful, good music. Their music is about a lot of different things. They don't normally write about love like most artists do. They write a lot of random stuff. Their singer Kurt Cobain was famous for saying that he didn't write about one subject when he was writing his songs. He wrote about a lot of different things because he would just get bored with something and go off on a different thing. Like, their most popular song, Smells Like Teen Spirit, is about the idea that everyone expected Nirvana to be this huge band and to start a rebellion against the adults who took over music. And Kurt didn't want that responsibility. He said it in the song. He said, "I feel stupid and contagious," and he just didn't want that responsibility. And generally the song is making fun of the idea of having a rebellion, but it's a nice thought. The genre is alternative. I don't know how else to classify it.
Justin pretty much inspires me mostly because of like his story, how he grew up. He grew up in more of what you would call like a broken home. His parents broke up when he was like 11 months old, so he never really had much of a father figure around, and his mom was constantly in and out of work, so they were constantly like couldn't pay their bills for their home or wherever they lived at. And at a really young age he learned how to play his first instrument, which was a guitar. So he would go and busk out on the streets just to help his mom pay the bills for their home, and that was really inspiring to me. And the fact that he came from nothing in like a really small town, he came from nothing and became something just by posting really homemade, like not very good quality videos on YouTube, was just really inspiring. Justin himself, he really changed my life, like not just in his music but in his personality, like the way that he thinks about things. Like, he's constantly being put down in the media and stuff, like for really small things that he does, and he doesn't focus on that. He focuses on the music because that's really what it should be about, instead of trying to find a way to put people down in the media. So he's always looking for ways to give back and trying his hardest to stay humble and have a good personality. You're all that matters to me. Justin's music pretty much revolves generally around the the topic of love. Justin's genre, it was more pop when he became more of a mainstream artist. Now as he was like getting older, he more revolved into like the hip hop R&B type of music.
My Chemical Romance inspires me to just be who I want to be and not worry about what other people think and just go against the status quo and be original. Like I said, they inspire me to just do what I like and not worry about other people and not care what they think of me. Like, I am a shy person, I'm not gonna deny that, but I've just grown out of caring so much about what other people think about me. Like, I don't care about what people think about the clothes I wear and how I do my makeup and my hair. Like, I just don't care about other people. Their genre is like punk, I guess. It's more like soft punk than anything. It's definitely alternative, and they have some screaming songs, I guess.
Ben and Ryan, they pretty much inspire me because of what they stand for, which is like pretty much making a change, not only in our country, but universally. Like there's more than just Thrift Shop and Can't Hold Us and Same Love. Same Love was probably one of the first songs that I heard from them when I bought their album. It was about the war on gay marriage. And as I went through their album a lot more, it was about like just changing the world and how he has a lot of politics in his music, which is very surprising when it's coming from a rapper. He's putting knowledge in music, but like in a way that people would actually listen to it. So that's why he inspires me. He changed my life because he definitely drastically changed my way of looking at things, like with gay marriage and how he actually knows more about it than I ever will. And he changed my life with how he went through an addiction and he relapsed and got sober again after being sober for 2 years. So he changed my life because it was so obvious that things could change so quickly and how things could be better and how things can change drastically in a matter of a couple seconds or so.
980 on my SATs. Take that system.
My music is mostly about world change, as I said before.
You put those hours in and look at what you get. Nothing that you can hold, but everything that
His genre is more of hip hop and rap music.
All of the bands and artists really represent just being who you are and not caring about what other people think and making a difference in your life as well as those around you.
There's definitely a big difference in them. They do both stand for sort of the same things, but their genre and their looks and clothing and what they wear and how they speak and how they
Represent themselves. That's also a Kurt Cobain quote.
Goofy / Kiki.
That's impossible.
Have some decency.
Yay. Just do each your own food. What are you doing?
in 2048.
My friend Brianna beat that game.
Huh?
Brianna beat that game.
Of course she did.
So did Cameron.
Easter?
Mhm.
What even? Oh, my hair is like... That's so awkward.
Well,
You might have to start over because I like sniffled.
it's okay.
No, it's
But you
not.
interrupted me.
It's not. It's not. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
well-
even know what I want anymore. This.
But they're not hardcore. They're not a hardcore band. Alright, let's do you.
No.
Lauren!
No.
Get over here!
Ow.
You said you want I'm just leaving it. Did you hear my voice crack? Oh no. Okay.
I punched myself in the stomach when I rolled over here.
Oh. You say you're destroying my room.
Comparing and contrasting.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, like just stay in the kitchen.
The Jesus of Surburbia.
I'm trying to decide which picture I want to use of My Chemical Romance, and I can't. They're so beautiful. We're done, and it'll actually work this time, Muffy.